Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Now I've shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're going to see what these 10 days have in store for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. It looks as if these 10 days are going to be kind of a time of mind over matters. Yeah. You have some heaviness here, but then some really great things. You have two major arcana cards, which are the major arcing themes. And do not let anyone come in and knock you off your game. Do not let anybody come in and have their negativity beat you down. Okay? Because you're starting off with the Three of Swords. And this is saying that you feel overwhelmed, kind of as if you just want to step back and hide a little bit. It's too much. People are too mean. You feel stabbed in the back. You could be feeling achy and sore and just not well. But there's a sense that you want to hide away. You've had enough. Enough is enough. And the Three of Swords is never my favorite card. It's also never my favorite way to start a reading. But there's a sense of just feeling as if, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm so tired, and things, you're playing them over and over again in your head, and you don't see that there's going to be kind of like light at the end of the tunnel. There's just more darkness. There's just more black and endless black. And it's overwhelming and it's suffocating because you can't see your way out. So what I'm going to tell you with the Three of Swords is acknowledge this feeling. Acknowledge this feeling of being overwhelmed. Acknowledge this feeling of just it all being too much, because you have such beautiful cards here to come that you have to be kind to yourself. Don't sit there and say, you know what, I'll just power through it, or I'll just swallow it down. Everything will be fine. You know, it doesn't really matter how I'm feeling right now because everything will get better. And I know it. I just have to keep on going, keep on going. Because if you do that and you keep on just powering through, that sense of being overwhelmed is going to come to a crescendum. Yeah. It's just going to come to a head. And it's just going to make you have to stop. Something's going to happen to make you have to stop. To make you have to, you know, address these feelings. So kind of cut it off at the head. Because you're walking away from something. Okay? The swords for me represent the mind. So this is being kind of stuck. Replaying things over and over. Seeing all the different ways that things could have been done better. Everything like that. Now you're walking away. With the Seven of Swords, you're leaving behind something that is too much for you. It's too much to bear. It's too much to keep on carrying with you. And you're moving forward. You're moving away from where you once thought you would be happy. It's no longer fitting. You have the angels walking with you, carrying something that's valuable, but right now you don't need to be focusing on it. Whatever it is that is weighing you down, let it go. And I know that's so easy to say, and you'll be like, Dane, I can't, you know, you don't understand how big this is. And I get it, it is big, and it's heartbreaking, and there's such a level of pain here. But what you have to do is you have to grieve and not let this take your whole 10 days, because it can, and it can take more than that. This pain right here. Keep on moving forward for you. Respect that you can be in pain, but you are winning. And I love that you have the Five of Swords here, because the Five of Swords for me is not being a sore winner. It's not, you know, having disappointment or anything like that. It is you winning. It is you winning, out and out. Where others thought you would fail. See those three swords that were stabbing you in the back? Well, one was entrapping you in. You now hold them in your hands. You have two swords crossed in supplication at your feet. You are winning, and you are not giving up, and you are not giving in, and you are moving forward. And that is what you have to focus on, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Because as you embrace this win, as you embrace being smarter than people gave you credit for, being more talented than you knew, or that you know, and once you really start embracing yourself and seeing the beauty within you, things start changing. And because you have been through this bad experience, you have the Hangman here, which means that you can see the world through 2 different points of view. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it is a man hanging upside down from a tree. He is physically seeing the world differently. Here, it is a man caught between the fairy world and the mortal realm. The 2 lions' head here are for courage, because he's trapped between 2 realities. He's seeing the world with 2 sets of eyes, 2 ways of being, and it is giving him a level of compassion and understanding that he didn't have before. And because you know what it's like to feel down, and I mean everybody does, but you have triumphed through it, and because it's fresh within your mind, that is giving you a level of compassion and a level of empathy, not only for the outside world, but for yourself, that is absolutely beautiful. And after this time of struggle, after this time of pain, you have the Star card. And the Star card is after that time of pain, after that time of struggle. You have sent out your wish to the universe, to the divine, however you call it, however you see it. And it is being heard. It is being answered. You aren't forgotten. And I think that's the most important thing to realize from this reading, is that you might feel at points within these 10 days that you are alone, that nobody understands. Here, the Star card is saying that somebody is always watching over you. You are always being protected. Branwen, in Welsh mythology, she lost everything. She was married. She was a princess of Wales. She married the King of Ireland. What happened is a huge disrespect was done to her, then it was her fiance's family, to Ireland, because he was the king, and everything was made amends for. They got married. She went to Ireland to live, and they said, why are you letting her be queen? Why are you... She behaved beautifully. She gave everybody gifts. She was so nice and so sweet. And they said, why are you having her be your queen? Our queen. You can't forgive the insult that her stepbrother did. And the king finally said, you know what, you're right, I can't. And so what he did is he cast her down. She went from being queen one day to being a scullery maid in the kitchens and being boxed on the ear by the cook every single day. Constant humiliation to the people that she was nothing but kind to. And so in her desperation, she taught that bird right up there how to speak. And she sent that bird to her brother, Bran the Blessed. And he came and he rescued her. But there was no guarantee that that bird would make it all the way to Wales. And right there, when she's letting that bird go as she's fetching the water, the only thing that she has is hope. So it might feel, at points, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, that all you have is hope. But know that that hope is being heard, and you are moving forward. And then you have the Four of Wands. Celebration with family, celebration with friends who are as close as family. You could be moving house. You could be moving jobs, right? But this is a celebration coming into your life that is affecting your home, your everything. And you are moving forward in joy and prosperity. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. The Four of Wands is a joyous card. It is a brilliant card. And after everything that you have been through, it is saying that, you know what? Your wishes are being answered. Your soul's wish, that deep down wish that you have. And you might sit there and say, oh, I want $1 million. But what you really want is security. And security starts coming into your life. You might say, oh, you know, I want, I don't know what. But what you really want is for somebody to love you for who you are and not to put you down. Or I want a new job, and what you really want is to be respected for the work that you do. You know, it's your soul's wish. It's boiling it down to kind of the meat and potatoes of the thing, the heart of the matter. And that's what you're getting. Things are moving forward. Now for some, it's going to come and it's going to be great. It's going to be big. It's going to be life-changing. For others, it's going to be smaller. But still, it is that wish being answered that's getting you closer and closer and closer to your goals, because your clarifying cards are the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, not my favorite card. But the Seven of Pentacles is you patiently waiting for the fruits of your labor to pay off. And that's what's happening. You planted your seed, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You put the hard work in. You've cultivated that tree. And now you're picking the fruit. Well, now it's almost time to pick the fruit. And when you do, it will be ripe and rich and delicious. Here, the way I read the Three of Cups is that you are being celebrated, but one person is not being completely honest with you. One person is sitting there, or it could be more than one person, but is sitting there and kind of wishing you ill while they smile to your face and say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. They're not. They wish that it was them, and they do not see their life is so small that they do not see that being happy for you would not take away any of their happiness, would not take away anybody being happy for them. It would increase their life. They'd be able to share in joy and celebration. And I think what you're patiently waiting for is also for this negativity to go away. And what I'm going to tell you about the Three of Cups is that the Three of Cups is saying, don't trust so readily. Don't think that everybody's the nicest person. And it sounds kind of callous to say, because we're always supposed to see the best in people and, you know, look at their joy and their happiness. But some people are just rotten. And you have to see them for who they truly are. Not who they want to be, not how they want to be perceived, but who they are. And if they can be kind of fork-tongued and say one thing to you and then do another thing, or say one thing to your face and then turn around and go, oh my gosh, I just absolutely hate them. I can't believe it. You know, you don't need that in your life. You have triumphed so much and come so far, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, that you do not need this negativity. And it might be hard. I mean, they might be great friends. They might be even family. But the thing is that you're setting down boundaries. And you're achieving your wish and your success. Okay, give me a moment. You are triumphing, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You are winning. You are succeeding. Swords crossed in supplication. You know your mind. You are more brilliant, more talented than you give yourself credit for. Know that you are moving forward in victory. There are going to be times where sorrow takes its hold and you want to kind of run away because you're sitting there and thinking, oh my gosh, can I still be victorious? Why do I always have to fight? Acknowledge this grief. Acknowledge whatever it is that is coming up, boiling to the surface. And know that it's helping you become a more compassionate, more caring, stronger individual. And you might sit there and say, Dane, I don't want this in my life. And I understand completely. But it's better to be prepared than to be caught off guard. So you're moving forward in courage and confidence, seeing things from a place of success and from a place of feeling as if you have failed. Or feeling worthless. That's what I think with the Three of Swords. It makes you feel at times worthless. And the thing with worthless is that you feel worth less than everybody else around you. You can see the beauty in those around you. You could even see the beauty in the person who is being two-faced to you, but you can't see the beauty within yourself. And that's what's healing. That's what's healing. Instead of being harsh on yourself, you're learning to be kind to yourself. And you're changing the way that you see who it is that you are and how you see the world. You're moving forward with empathy and compassion. And you're walking away. In your mind, you're walking away from the struggle. You're leaving behind this pain, and the angels are helping you, moving you forward. You're getting your soul's wish after a time of hardship, after a time of disappointment, after a time of bewilderment. You are getting your soul's wish, and you are celebrating it with those who love you and who are deserving of celebrating this joy with you. You've been patiently waiting, and you've learned that not everybody in life is nice, and not everybody has your best interest. You're actually becoming very, very strong, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Very tough within your own skin. It's almost as if you're wearing armor. And that is how you're moving forward. Don't ever doubt your brilliance, and don't ever think that your compassion is a weakness, because it's not. Your subconscious message is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this could be an earth sign coming into your life, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, who's going to help you be a student of your prosperity, but this is also you being a student of your prosperity, knowing what it is that you desire, moving forward in wealth and passion of self. And you're also going to be getting messages that help you move forward in your prosperity, in your joy, and in your abundance. Okay? Well, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it was absolutely wonderful reading for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.